Hey, what's up? Honestly, next time you're in San Francisco, skip the rental car, tour bus, or any of those helicopter view things. Parking here is brutal, and these hills are no joke. The funny part is, some of the best views are way easier to get to than people think. I can show you 10 awesome spots that locals hit just using Muni, and it's under $6 for a day pass. Number 10. Legend of Honor. A bus stop where you can see Rodin's Thinker on one side and the Golden Gate Bridge on the other. Fun fact, there are a bunch of original castings of the Thinker around the world, in places like France, Japan, and Australia. This one in San Francisco has been here since the 1920s, when the museum first opened. Number 9. Grandview Park. Right next to this stop, you'll find colorful tiled stairs leading up to Grandview Park. They were built in 2005 as a community project, with over 200 volunteers helping create this mosaic from sea to sky. It's one of the best sunset spots in the city, with wide views over the western neighborhoods. If you have a couple of minutes before your bus arrives, take a deep breath and head up. Number 8. Crissy Field. Crissy Field is one of the easiest spots to get that classic Golden Gate Bridge view. You're also about a 10-minute walk from one of the most Instagrammable places in the city, the Palace of Fine Arts, and just steps away from Tunnel Tops Park, one of the newer and definitely the hottest spots in the city, with some insane views. And right here is the Marsh, a restored habitat where you can spot birds like herons, egrets, and even pelicans. Number 7. Land's End. This stop puts you right by the Pacific coast, just steps away cliffs, ocean views, and the historic site of Sutro Baths. Right above it is Sutro Heights Park. It was built as a European-style garden, with terraces, statues, and lookout points designed to show off the scenery. Even now, you can walk through what's left of it and get some unreal views of the cliffs and ocean beach. It's a great spot to catch the sunset. Number 6. Fillmore and Broadway. From here, you get one of the steepest street views in San Francisco, looking out toward the bay. Just north of here are the historic Fillmore Stairs. They were built back when these streets were basically dirt roads. At one point, there was a streetcar line running up here that used a funicular-style system to handle the climb, not like the cable cars you usually see around San Francisco. Alright, things are getting good. Here are the top 5 spots with views that are, honestly, unreal. Number 5. Potrero Hill. This is one of San Francisco's hidden gems. From Potrero Hill, you get a clean skyline view of the entire financial district layered right above the rooftops. Quiet, but incredibly cinematic. Number 4. Dolores Park. Dolores Park is one of those spots that locals really love. You've got people just chilling on the grass, and right behind them the skyline of corporate America. It has been, and still is, a big part of the city's LGBTQ+ community, with major events happening here all the time. And right next to the Muni stop, there's this historic golden fire hydrant. Back in 1906, after the big earthquake, it was one of the only ones that still worked, and it helped save the Mission District from the fires. If you haven't been here, you haven't really seen San Francisco. Alright, here come the top 3 most incredible views of San Francisco, all accessible directly from Muni stops. Number 3. Treasure Island. Treasure Island started as the site of the 1939 World's Fair. And today it gives you one of the best skyline views in San Francisco. This stop sits between the ferry terminal and the Treasure Island Museum, a former airport building. From here, you see Yerba Buena Island, the city was originally named after, the Bay Bridge, and even the Golden Gate Bridge, and Alcatraz out in the distance. In the summer, this is where Carl the Fog rolls through. Yeah, the fog here actually has a name, and even its own Instagram page. It's that low marine layer San Francisco is known for. The reason people joke about May Gray, June Gloom, and No Sky July. Number 2. Coit Tower. Telegraph Hill has been one of the go-to viewpoints in San Francisco for a long time. Coit Tower went up in 1933, and from here you can see the Embarcadero, Chinatown, Pier 39, and a bunch of surrounding neighborhoods. Before the tower, this hill had a signal station for ships coming into the bay. People say that this hill has been around the world because chunks of it were taken as ballast on old sailing ships and ended up in ports like Liverpool, Sydney, and Hong Kong. Kind of wild when you think about it. Before the final destination, there's one extra stop you shouldn't miss. This is a cable car stop at California and Powell, where the lines cross, so you can get here from any of them. From the top of Nob Hill, you get a wide view across the city and the bay. And twice a year, something really cool happens here. People call it California Henge, when the sunrise lines up perfectly down California Street, right over the Bay Bridge. And if you want an even higher view, you can walk up to the terrace at the Fairmont Hotel and look out from there. So far, we've seen everything, from hidden viewpoints to iconic landmarks, from ocean cliffs to skyline overlooks. But there's one more stop that definitely stands above the rest. Number 1, the Golden Gate Bridge. From this stop, you get that classic view of the bridge, the bay, and Fort Point right below. When it opened in 1937, it was the longest suspension bridge in the world. And honestly, it's still the most iconic view in San Francisco. And that color? It's called International Orange. They chose it so the bridge stays visible in the fog and still stands out against the sky. And if you get lucky with the fog, you might hear the foghorns echoing through the bay. They help ships navigate when they can't see the bridge at all. Right at the stop, you've got the Golden Gate Bridge Welcome Center, where you can learn a bit of its history. And the Roundhouse Cafe, a perfect spot to grab a coffee with an unreal view. Which of these Muni stops would you visit first? Which one is your favorite? Which one was missed? Let me know in the comments.